Got one light and a red shirt. I saw a white car behind me right there. There's some loud truck driving behind me right there. It's probably a stalker. It's a white truck. Or a silver truck. I don't know. Looks like a stalker over there. This blue truck is a stalker. The engine sound when I get across the street is a stalker. He was stalking me earlier in this video. This is a stalker. The bird at the same time was a stalker bird. These are stalkers. She had a blue shirt in that blue car, and she's hitting her brakes right at the sidewalk, and then she just let off her brakes. This guy with the red shirt is walking out as there's a car driving by me, and it's a blue car. And it's right at the corner of the house or something, or right at that street or something. I wasn't paying attention. It's probably right at the street. Is that a red truck? Was that a red stalker truck? Hello. uh, they're always making sounds over there. So like someone came out of the house. So I'm just like, I don't know. Seems like they're making sounds in there synced right now though. They're doing it again. I don't know about the guy walking behind the house right now at this moment, but people inside the house are making sync sounds. Yep. They're doing it as I walk by the house. This is a blue truck. Trying to sell your black car. Well, it's blue car season, so everybody's buying blue cars right now, so you might have some trouble selling your black car. This cat, does he want? Maybe he thinks that I'm one. Maybe he's being stalked. There's a cat meeting over here. Don't worry. I'm not here to ruin your cat shit. Keep doing your cat thing. I'm not a Gestapo bot. COINTELPRO agent. Some of these cats out here are though, so watch out, cats. It's navy blue. Okay, then you can probably sell it. There's lots of black stalker cars too, though. There's lots of white stalker cars, like that one. He's turning again. Someone walking up with a red shirt right now. Are they gonna walk up in front of me? They're opening a car door right as I step on the street with a red shirt. Opening the back hatch of a car. Probably a whitey. And she's starting it right at the corner of the house. And a white truck just drove out in front of me over there. I think he was one. And the whitey just drove by over there. I don't know if I caught it. This white SUV and this bird just flew in front of me right now. And he did that at the other side of the street. And then this car is the one. Where is he? There's a truck turning around in the parking lot over there. It's a black truck, and this car behind me is a silver car. And then this is a blue truck after he drives out behind me. And then this is a silver car just right here at this alley. And then this bird keeps flying in front of me. I saw a black car at each side of the street over there. I see a silver car over there right now. Is he one? This mail truck is taking off right when I get across the street. He's taking off out of the parking lot right now. He's a stalker head. This dog barking right now is probably a stalker head. This white car right now is a stalker head. There's a white car turning over there right now. There's another white truck coming up. Comes the mail guy. Black car is turning in front of me as Whitey drives by me, and then he's walking up on the porch. And the mail guy, there's blue car and white car over there, there's white truck, there's one of those. Oh! This is bird flying in front of me right as he gets in the mail car. There's a blue car turning. There's red cars over there. It's white. He's gonna do another mail thing. There's a white truck over there. You know, there's this whitey here, you know, he's been sitting there. And then he turned right as another whitey drove behind him. Like at the other intersection behind him. And then there's a blue truck and a red car and this red car. And the white car, of course. And this car, and then all the cars. And which car is not one of them? And then there's a blue truck, and there's a blue car, and there's this car turning next to me. And there's a blue car. And there's all the black and silver cars. And there's this one. And this one just drove out of the parking lot. And then two silver cars pulling up. There was 100 stalkers driving by while I didn't have my camera out, you know. Ah! This is so obvious. What's this guy gonna do across the street? Is he one? That car is making an engine sound with those cars driving through. Oh, when did he walk away? Was it Saint? Was his red shirt? Red and blue. Wow. And then the black and the silver. And then the ding on the fire station. Oh, it just dinged again. Is it dinging at me? It usually is. Maybe always. I don't know. Is it this time? And then, like, they're just sitting in this white car over here. They pulled up Saint a minute ago, and they're just sitting there the whole time. They, like, pulled up right when I sat down. And then there's a truck coming up behind me. I bet he's one. Is he one? I bet. I bet he's one. I bet all these cars, like the red and the blue and the white ones, and the tan ones, the two tan cars meeting each other at the intersection. I bet they're stalkers. Oh, I bet this bird that just flew right in front of me and then landed up there. That's a stalker bird. That's a stalker bird right there. I don't know what it is. Is it a robot bird? Or is he a real bird with microchips up his ass? Or what? What type of stalker bird is this? What is he? What is this stalker bird thing? I really want to know. He's flying away right as this white car pulls up. And then there's all these red cars. And then there's this blue car next to me, and the orange car drove by me. And then there's this blue car and this red car. They look like sync cars again. And then there's another blue truck behind the blue truck. And then there's a blue car pulling up. And then there's a red car. And then I just heard a sound to the right of me. It was probably a stalker sound. And then this car hit the lock button behind me. And was it a stalker again? Usually is. Just every time that I hear a car hit their lock button, like every single time. And this guy, I think he's yelling something at me over there. I don't know. This white car back there, I think he was stalking me. There's all these red cars and that tan car, you know. And then there's this truck beeping right now. I think it's that truck. Yeah. And then he's driving forward as this car pulls up, and there's a car driving out behind me too. It's a red car. There's a car hitting the lock button as he drives behind me with the red car. And then this bird seems synced again, and then he's driving, and the red car is pulling up from the parking lot. And then he's just driving around synced over there doing all these sync maneuvers. And then that car back there behind him is probably synced with him. I don't know. I think it was a silver car. And these cars are synced right now. And then these cars are all synced right now. That's blue, and that's silver and black, and then there's a bird. And then that truck back there is a tan truck, I think. And then there's a bird. And then this white truck, and then all these other white cars coming up the street. There's one of them. And then the truck is starting right now, and then white. Some truck was starting, I mean, back here. And then infinite stalker loop. Oh, there he goes. Is he a stalker? I think he's a stalker truck. He started his stalker up, and that other car is taking off at the exact same time, and they're both black. I think they're stalkers. And probably a silver car was driving behind me at the same time or something. But I'm looking at these stalkers over here, though. Did you see those stalkers? Did you see that obvious stalker maneuver? And then he's gonna drive over here. Oh wait, he drove over there. Okay. This is a tan car. Oh, they finally got out of the whitey right now. And then this car is right next to me, you know. I always see this one. Or I always see cars that look like that one. I think it's a different person this time. There's tan cars. It's all tan cars all at once. That's crazy. It's two blue cars pulling up at the same time. There's a bird flying in front of me and a car honking at the same time. I think it was the Whitey head. There's some car over there. There's a car starting as they're walking by me. There's a car starting behind me, and then they just like stop, and then they start walking again when this Whitey drives by. And then there's this guy that just walked up, and then and then there's a cop. And then there's a guy coming out as they go in. That's magical. How that just happens. How it's just a guy coming out right as they go in. This guy's getting across the street right now and the Whitey turns. And then tan car. Oh. And then there's a tan car turning behind me too. And then he's coming in, and then there's a bird just flew by me at the same time as those cars. And was there another tan car over here? Probably. A car is honking over there somewhere. Is this a white car? What's this one? Is he one? Is he a Whitey? Like, these cars just drove by me at the same time. I think they... I don't know. I think it was stalkers. This bug just flew in front of me. And there's a red car, he's a red car, then this is a red car. And then this is a tail lift. And then there's a bug flying in front of me. And then the Whiteys. And then this other Whitey just drove out like around the corner of the building, right as these cars were here sinking, you know. Like in front of the corner of the building, they're sinking, and then there's a Whitey driving out behind the corner of the building at the same time. They just do intricate sink things like that all the time. And this is backing up. And then sink things intricately, retardedly. Intricate, retargeted. Very sophisticatedly, intricate, retardedly. This car is just speeding out all of a sudden. This tan car. What the fuck? And then he's meeting another blue car at the intersection. That tan car is crazy. And someone just walked up with a red shirt on, the red jacket on, and then she's gonna do the thing. right? I think these red cars pull up at the same time each other, and then there's a blue car meeting at the other side of the street. And then there's a tan car behind me again. There's a tan car. Here's a tan car. She's got a blue shirt and she's got a red shirt, and I'm just thinking about it, you know? People are just meeting each other synced up around me all day. It's crazy. How does this happen? Over and over and over. Over and over. Bird. What's he gonna do next? He's turning with the blue car, and this is pulling up, and then there's a white car, and then there's another blue car, and then there's a bird flying up. And there's all these other birds that look suspicious. And then there's this white truck, he looks suspicious back there. And there's this red car driving out with this red car. And then there's a white car. And then a white car with the white car. And then a blue car with the red car. And then a red car with the blue car. At each side with the same blue car. And then this tan car. There's a car alarm. And then the car alarm turned off when the whitey got across the street. It started when the whitey was here. And then there's this banging sound behind me. Oh, it's this. That was the sound that I heard. And then white. And then a blue car. And then a blue car. And then this is a blue car. And then there's a red car right behind the blue car. And then there's no other blue car though. Thought there was gonna be another blue car. These are the silver cars. This is a tan car. Is he one? He just started backing up when I turned around. Is he one? Oh. There's a blue truck over there. Is he one? There's a blue car over here. There's a cop speeding up the street right now. There's There's a cop speeding up the street to meet this whitey at the intersection. And these black cars. And another black car when the black car is turning. And then a silver car. And then a white taxi. And then red. And then that's tan car, I think. White. And then he's driving out when this whitey is turning on the street and it's all synchronized. And then is he gonna synchronize whiteys and a black stalker? And then this car is turning back there as he went in the door. There was a silver car turning back there. Right, as the guy went in the door, and then these people got out of the car right when he went in the door, I think. And then there's blue cars. And there's a tan truck. And I think there's some more stalkers down that back street. Just keep driving by cars back there. Synced up with the cars up here. Yep. And that's blue car, that's red car, and that's blue car. And they're going in the door. And they're all going in right now. And then this other guy came out. Same time that they went in. He came out at the same time that they went in. That happened again. At the same time that they went in, he came out at the same time. At the same time that they went in, he came out, and then he's backing up. He's a red car, that's a red car, and that's a blue car, and that's a red car. And the whitey's and another blue car when the red car gets across the street. And then red. And then what just turned behind me? Was it red? Was it tan? This bug is flying over. I mean, someone just walked up on the sidewalk over there. I think it was synced. Was it synced? That was black and silver, and then this is another black car, and then don't sync. Was it synced? I don't know. I think someone walked in a door unsynced for once. This black car just parked right as this black car is turning, and a bug flew in front of me at the same time. And then there's red and blue, and then there's another blue car, and then these are black, and then this is blue, and then this is blue, and this is white. This truck just parked, and he's a stalker, and white, and blue, and red, and sink, and sink, and sink, and sink, and sink. This tan car is driving all of a sudden when I step over the curb. This whitey turning behind me. Just all these things all around. It's a red car, this is a blue car. And they're driving off next to me. There's cars back there. There's this white van just turned off the road back there, way back there, backstage. And there's a blue car that just turned over there. Impeccable sinks. Good sinks, guys. Good job. You synced it. Good job. You synced it again. Flawless sinks. This car's got one light. And then there's a whitey driving in front of me at the same time. Garbage. Oh, it's not a garbage truck. Someone walking out of a building right as it starts to drive. And then they're gonna meet me at the street. And then this shredder truck is gonna shred on me synced. And then there's whitey synced. And then there's blue car synced. And then they're doing sync stuff. You just like, and then there's a blue car driving by back there. That guy was just like standing there and he was like waiting for me to look over. And like right when I look over at him, he starts doing sync stuff. And this truck is taking off right as he's getting into this truck. Sync, 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 sync. Oh! Right next to me, and someone just came out of the building in front of me at the same time. That's tan car. Flawless sinks. This guy is opening a sink, car door synced with a tan sink truck. Synced, getting in it synced. Robotically synced. Robotically synced. Everything around me is robotically synced all day, every day. Robotically synced. All day, every day. Why is everything around me robotically synced all day, every day? Nobody can tell me why everything is robotically synced around me all day, every day. Nobody can tell me why everything is, in fact, robotically synced around me all day, every day. Factually. Nobody can tell me why everything, literally everything, is robotically synced. Nobody can tell me why literally everything is robotically synced. Over and over and over. Someone just walked up over there. Nobody can tell me why everything is robotically synced. I just gotta guess why and what is going on with the robotically synced. And why are they so robotically synced? He just closed the car door over there. There's a red truck drove in front of me in his red car with his blue shirt. And he was just like getting out of the car right when I sat down too. I think he's one of the robotically synced ones. Like these ones. I think he's a robotically synced individual. This blue car coming up. I wonder how many cars would be on this street if I wasn't out here. Like, are they just plugging up the traffic right now? Like, what if there's just a regular guy in this This car is a 42. What if there's just a regular guy in this traffic and he's just like, damn, why is it so crowded over here? Like, I don't know. It's just a constant stream of cars, though, you know? It kind of seems like there'd be less cars if I wasn't sitting right here. Like, a lot less. Like, it wouldn't be so loud out here right now. It'd be quiet. You know, this car has one light. And then she's going in the door. She's opened the door right as the one light drove by her. And then these are both tan. I think that's tan truck. It's a tan car. And then this white car just pulled up, and he's wanting a bet. This guy with the camo is walking up. This guy with the camo just walked up. With the camo. I think he's got the camo. Has he got the camo? Maybe he don't got the camo. Maybe he's not a camo walk-upper. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just saw a stalker left of me. I'm seeing stalkers again. They're gonna stalk. There's a stalker. There's the car door closing. Oh! There's a tan car door closing. I wonder if it was a stalker. Was it the tan car door closing a stalker? Was the blue cars a stalker? Was the guy walking by me a stalker? Is everybody a stalker? Everybody a stalker? Oh. There's this white car driving out over there. It's like synced up with the cars over here, and then they just hit the lock button on the tan car all at the same time as each other. And then this is pulling up. And he's pulling up right now as this pulls up. And then this just took off. Or like pulled over to park or something. Or took off. Did some type of takeoff maneuver. And then there's just people talking over here. He's just walking out talking as the whitey turned. And then the car hit their lock button. And I think it was synced. And there's someone walking off the sidewalk. And they're gonna get in a whitey, and the other person out of the tan car just walked behind their car. They're walking up on the sidewalk back there. And they're walking up on the sidewalk as she closes the whitey door, and then she's starting the whitey. And then this red car just started. I have to finish all I'm saying before I can get on to the next thing that's happening. This red car, you know, he's another one. And then a FedEx, and someone just walked in the building at the same time. I just have to like, just can't even talk about everything that's happening. All the time. All around me. There's just all these cars all around me, to the side of me, everywhere. In the distance, close by. This blue truck just parked right now, and this blue car pulled up. There's a blue and a red car right now pulling up at the same time as each other. This whitey just pulled up. This blue car starts driving through. This whitey. These whitey heads. Someone's getting in a whitey with the whiteys. There's someone walking in with the red. And then she just closed the whitey door when this whitey turned in front of her whitey. Like she's just sitting there with the door open. She gets in it, synced with Whitey, and then opens it, synced with another Whitey, and then closes it, synced with another Whitey. And this guy's getting back in with his blue shirt and his red car. Is there gonna be another blue or red car? Oh! Is it gonna be psychotic? There's someone walking up over there. They're probably stalking me. He's starting the red car. Did this red car pull up at the same time, probably? He's backing up. She's got a red shirt in this black car. Oh, there's someone going into the bank behind the car as it turns out on the street. This Whitey just turned at the same time. And then I think there's someone and there's this red truck. Seems synced with the blue. He's just a little late. And then someone just came out of the door. Was it synced, I think? It's just endless, bro. The plot thickens and just keeps thickening retardedly. Like, she just got in her car. I think she was synced. And she's taking off, and then is this one, and then the Silver Surfers, and blue car, and this guy's walking in front of me, and he's won. He's gonna do 5 more sync things as he crosses the street. Oh, he's not crossing the street. What sync thing? Is it the black sync heads now? Then what? Was the red truck? Oh, it's the red car. Oh, shit. That answers my question. Oh, it's a blue car. And the red car, he just like stopped and then he took off again when the blue car pulls up. I don't know if he's waiting for someone across the street or something. He's doing sync things. The person crossing the street had a red shirt or something. If he was doing that, you know, like, it was all a sync thing. Or there actually is a roadblock, but then they still sync up with him to sync or whatever. Something. Some type of sync thing was happening like this. There's this bird flying up. There's this car coming up right as he turns. He's parking over there now, and then someone is getting back in the whitey with the red. And then his car alarm is going off. His car alarm is accidentally going off, you know? Just accidentally. And then she's just like having troubles parking her whitey over there. She just like keeps parking it over and over. She's gotta get perfectly straight before she finally opens the door right as a thing happens. When is the thing gonna be when she opens the door? What thing is it gonna be with? Is she gonna open the door with the thing? And do a open a door thing with the thing? Is she gonna do a open a door thing? Or is she gonna do a sit in the car thing? She's gonna do a sit in the car for 5 minutes thing and then drive off again. Is she gonna do that thing? Is that a blue? That's a blue car? Yep. That's bird. You see the bird? And then this red car and this red car, they're gonna sink. And then this is a red car, they're all gonna sink. Here we go. Red sink. What's this red truck doing? Oh, there he goes. Red sink. Oh, now she got out of the whitey with the red sink. She got out of the whitey at the same time as the red sink. And she's walking up as this whitey drives through, and then black cars, and then silver car, and then 66. There's probably been a bunch of other license plate numbers that I'm missing, but you know, I'm just not paying attention to that right now. There always is, you know. Like if I just pay attention to that all day, it's the rabbit hole. It's just endless license plate number. Fucking just stupid. They do like backwards numbers, and they do the gematria, and they do just a million different numbers, and it's just endless. And this car has one light. And this guy has walked up. I just see like B2 all day. Like I see B. There's a car starting right now, and there's a whitey parking right now. I see like B2 all day. Like I see B2 license plates all day. And they're closing the door, right? This guy walks in front of me. And then this car is parking, right? Is he walking behind the car? And blue and tan. And then there's someone walking up, and are they stalking? It's questions that I gotta ask in this universe. Because these ones are. These ones definitely are. These ones definitely, for sure, are stalking me. For sure. Definitely. And then this whitey just pulled up with the whitey turn by me. And then someone just walked up with a red shirt. There's the engine sound. There's the engine sound. Is this a blue truck? Is this a blue truck with a red car? As people walk in front of me with the red car. With the red car. With a black and silver car. And then she's got a blue shirt in the red car. And probably deliberate as usual. And then this car started driving as this car started driving. This has a 66. And then someone just came out of the building. It's the whitey person. And then there's a whitey pulling up. She's gonna get back in her whitey. And she's gonna do it whiteyed up with another whitey or something. And it's gonna be whiteyed up in a whitey. White now with the whitey. And then the whitey started to drive right as she was closing the car door. The whitey truck. And then she's taking off in the whitey as this whitey drove through. And whitey. And then this guy's coming back. He's getting to the street right now. And then there's a blue car. And then that car just straight down the street right when he gets across the street, and it's probably synced with it, and they're coming back, and then he's coming in front of me, and then there's a blue car at the same time. And then he's gonna get back in his silver stalker car. He's gonna do it as another silver car drives by it. Right at the same time, there's someone going in the door. Isn't that psychotic? And then he's starting his silver car as a blue car drives by, and then she's coming back out of the door. And then there's black cars. And then there's another black car. And then he's taking off in his silver car with the black cars. And then there's, I don't know if this other silver car. Look at all the stalkers. Look at all the obvious stalkers again. Very obvious with red. They're extremely obvious again. Look at all the terrorist scumbag stalkers. Bird. I can't tell if that's a blue car. Is it a blue or a gray car? Either way, there's a bunch of black and silver cars after the red car. So either way, they're all stalkers. So doesn't matter. So they're always stalkered up. Every car, 99% of the time, is a stalker. Every car. Like when I'm not out here, it just looks like this. But then when I am out here, it looks like this. The red car. Here comes this guy again. I think that red car over there is a stalker. Is he a stalker? I think the red car is a stalker. I don't know. This bird. Is he a stalker? Oh, they just got out of the red car. Was it a stalker maneuver? He's going into the other side. This red truck is red. And then there's other red cars right now as they get out of the red car with the red shirt. I think it was a stalker thing. Stalker thing confirmed. It was stalkers again. Yep, it's always the stalkers. Every time. It's just never not the stalkers. Never can be not the stalkers. It's always the stalkers. Great. It's always the stalkers. Why is it always the stalkers? I don't know. They can't tell me why it's always the stalkers. They just always are the stalkers. Those other stalkers walked around the corner right when they walked up. Like they were walking that way and then they turned that way. I think this tan car has an 88 and there's engine sound to the left of me. He has an 88 and he's slowly turning. And then he's going to turn out as this loud blue car drives up. And then this tan car was turning at the same time. And then there's a red car. And then there's a cop car. And then there's other assorted stalkers. And there's a car starting right now. Cop guys in front of me. To the left of me somewhere. And then these stalkers are yelling at the other stalkers. Why are the stalkers yelling at the stalkers? Aren't they stalkered up? She just walked out. She just walked out right as she walked up. And this car has one light. This whitey has one light, bro. And then this blue car parked right as this red truck pulled up. There's just a lot of stalker things happening. I just can't keep up. It's just so many stalker things happening. I have to record it so that I can keep up and rewind it and look at it again and see what stalker things I missed. Because it's just too many of them. Was it the sink thing again? Someone just came out the door of a building as a car drove by me. Was it synced? What about this guy walking up here with the whitey driving by me? What about that guy? Oh, this guy's coming back. Is he stalking? Is his stalker confirmed? Damn, he is a stalker. I was hoping he wasn't a stalker, but he is. Just like all these other stalkers. Look at him. This one has a 29. This one is pulled up. Look at him. Yeah, I just see that all day. 29. I don't know. I just do. I see 29 and I see B9. I see 322 at ATMs. Right at it with 322. Look. There's a car door closing behind me right when that car drove by me. This is a silver car. There's a car starting behind me right now. I don't know I think it was two different cars though. The car door is farther away than the other car. This tan car just drove out in front of me, and this guy just turned off the sidewalk in front of me, and all these other stalkers are driving. Here's the tan car that I was talking about. It's got a 77 on it too. Wow. It's got a 77 and his arm out the window. Wow.